Welcome to Unit 5. This is 5.1, Ratios and Proportions. Alright, so we're going to start with what a ratio is. Compares two quantities by division, typically written as a fraction. So we can write A and B as A to B, which is A over B. We can also write it with a colon, so A to B. And then we could write it in words, A to B. So these are the three ways you can see a ratio. And whenever you see one of these three ways, typically you're going to put it as a fraction in order to solve for anything. They must be in the same units and in simplest form. So make sure that if it's in inches, they're both in inches, and that you simplify the fraction if you can. First example, Sally's making cleaning solution and puts 60 milliliters of cleaner and 40 milliliters of water. What is the ratio of water to cleaner? Well, that means water over cleaner. We have 40 milliliters of water and 60 milliliters of cleaner, so it's 40 over 60, which simplifies down to 2/3. So our answer is 2/3 in this question. Next, an extended ratio compares three numbers, A to B to C. Typically, we use this when adding to find a perimeter. So in this question, the perimeter is 98 inches, and we have 3 to 5 to 6. What that means is 3x, 5x, and 6x. Perimeter, we add them up to equal 98. Combine like terms, 3x, 5x, and 6x make 14x, and divide by 14 to get x is 7. The question is, what is the length of the longest side? So we substitute that back in to the longest one, which is 6x. 7 times 6 is 42 inches. Next thing we need to know is some proportions. So here we got a proportion, and we're going to cross multiply to solve. 3 times m is 3m. 9 times 6 is 54. So m equals 18. Right, we divide by 3. Our next example is a little bit more difficult. We have binomials in here. We're going to cross multiply again, but this time we're going to distribute. It's 8 times the quantity b plus 10, 6 times the quantity b minus 9. So when we distribute, we get 8b plus 80 equals 6b minus 54. We're going to get b on one side, so we're going to subtract 6b from both sides to get 2b. We're going to subtract 80 from both sides to get negative 134. And we divide by 2 to get negative 67. Our final example here is a triangle. It gives us a ratio, 3 to 5. And it tells us AB is to AC, as 3 is to 5. So we can actually write a proportion this way. AB over AC equals, because is means equals, 3 over 5. Well, we can fill in AB. AB is really x. And we know that AC is really 25. So we can say x over 25 equals 3 over 5. And we have a proportion we can cross multiply. 5x equals 75. So x equals 15. All right, that is all there is to ratios and proportions. Good luck on the practice.